So I shaved my own head. I'm sorry, Felix and David. So I have an awkward hair day. So I've heard those words, I don't have motivation, 4 times today. And that's usually a sign that's like, speak to your people and then go live. So I want to explain that motivation is not something you have. You don't suddenly wake up at 4:30 in the morning and you're like, today is the day I'm motivated for the rest of my life. It is something you generate. It is something that happens when you start building momentum, which is also something you generate. It's something that doesn't happen naturally. You're not gonna just suddenly get Hazel off the bus. Deal. You're not gonna suddenly just wake up and have motivation. It doesn't happen, so don't keep waiting for your life to like hand you motivation or a shot of motivation, because you're never gonna get it. So there's that. There's also, you have to think about what you're eating. A lot, you being sluggish and being tired and worn out and all of that has a lot to do with what food you're putting into your body. You have to think about how much water, because a lot of times people, like, if you're tired, there's a good chance you're just really freaking dehydrated and you're not just like, I'm tired. Like, the kids wear the shit out of me, but I've been up since 4:30. I've gotten everything I need to do done already today, so I have time for my date night tonight. And that wouldn't happen unless I've already pre-decided to commit to creating motivation to get it done. It does not happen naturally by any means. I'm just reading a really good book that happens to like motivate me enough to get my ass up at 4:30. But I just don't want you to wait for that right moment. When shit's not hitting the fan in your life, because that's always gonna happen. Waiting for the right moment for when everything is calm, because you're never gonna have a calm moment. Stuff is always going to be happening. So if you don't take care of you, it's never gonna happen. It's absolutely never gonna happen, because there's always gonna be bills, there's always gonna be work, there's always gonna be birthday parties and weddings and baby showers and stuff happening. If you don't make time to commit to taking care of you, it's never gonna happen. And through the process of taking care of you, you create motivation, you create momentum, you create a healthy lifestyle, you create eating clean. And eating clean isn't like waking up one day and you're like, I'm going vegan. No, it's like, alright, shit, I didn't really realize how bad that white bread was for me, so right now, until I'm comfortable with getting rid of carbs or whatever, I'm gonna switch it to wheat bread. Or instead of like, I really notice I cook a lot with butter. Instead of like cooking with butter consistently, you're like, I think I might switch it out for coconut oil. Or like, instead of like eating crap food, it's like slowly just switching things out. It's not super complicated. Like in my boot camps, we give you a grocery list, we give you the meal plan, we give you the workout program, we give you the support. It's not like it's, if if I can do it, you can do it, okay? I'm not like a super genius over here. It's really sad to me when I have a lot of good mom friends that are like, oh no, my kids grow up, I'll take care of myself. Okay, because when they grow up, little kids have little problems. When they grow up, big kids have big problems. So this shit's gonna just get worse. I just really think it's important for you to understand that motivation isn't something you just have. You're not gonna wake up with it. So I would just strongly suggest that you stop waiting to wake up with motivation. It's just through action, it happens. Through action, you get momentum. Through action, you get motivation. Through action, you start eating cleaner. Through consistently working out, you start losing weight. I have so many friends that, and if this is you, I'm sorry, because I did it too, so I get it. Like all those quick pills, the laxatives, the wraps, those whatever quick fix the doctors are prescribing these, like almost all the women I talk to, the doctors are prescribing them this pill for them to lose weight fast. But not only do they lose weight fast, all of them have stopped because they've had horrible side effects, because they trust their doctor, and they shouldn't trust their doctor because the doctor's made to prescribe the pills. And then they come off of it, but it wasn't teaching them a sustainable lifestyle, so they end up bouncing right back on and getting more weight than they originally lost. So it's absolutely obscene for a doctor is gonna like hand you a bottle of pills and be like, this is your solution, but go eat that bag of Oreos that you're eating, and it's not sustainable. A long time ago when I was a kid, there was this commercial, and it was a soccer field, and all these kids were running around playing in the soccer field, and there's this one kid that had like a French fry costume on, and I always think of that. And he was like, "Meh, I don't want to play." Meh. Like he was all tired and sluggish and slow. That's what I think about. So when your kids are eating crap food, and when you're eating crap food, that's what they're doing. That's how they're fueling their system. You stop and take time out of your day to put gas in your car, but you're not going to stop and take time out of your day to fuel yourself. That's it. That's why you're tired all the time. And a body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest stays in rest. So I see you, David. I love you. I see all your hearts. So a body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest stays at rest. So if you don't get your ass going, and you don't start building momentum, and you don't start getting motivation, you're forever going to be where you're at, if not worse. Because there's this thing called the compound effect, alright? David, I shaved my head. There's this thing called the compound effect. So it's either you're going down or you're going up. There's no in between. You're not going to stay the same. So whatever you're eating, if it's not going to make you feel better, it's going to make you feel worse. So every piece of food you put in your mouth is going to direct you in one way, like in a certain direction. So you might as well go up. You know what I mean? I slip up all the time, but that's the best part of being a coach, is it's in my face, in my boot camps of people doing good. So I'm like, shit, I gotta get going. Like, there's no falling off track when I'm responsible to help other people get on track. You know what I mean? I would fall off track forever and ever, and then sleep for 16 hours a day. I don't do that no more, because I'm like, I give myself like an hour of like a pity party, and then I'm like, shit, I gotta get my ass into gear. But that's what I'm saying. It's not, you're building momentum. You have to build it. It's like a muscle. You create it. I lift weights, right? To build a muscle. The same thing with momentum and motivation. It's through actions that it happens. Okay? So please, please, please stop waiting to wake up one day motivated. Because it's never going to happen. Okay? It's never going to happen. You are awesome. You are worth it. Your family deserves the best of you. David and the kids deserve the best of me. And that's not going to happen unless I take care of my ass first. A true fact. So, you are awesome. Stop waiting for motivation to come knock on the door, because you'll be waiting a lifetime. Alright? You're not getting out of this life alive. I don't know if anyone told you that, but you're not getting out of it alive. Have a good day. I love you too, David.